Hi and welcome to this live Forex Strength and Weakness Table video. My name is John. I'll be taking you through the charts this Thursday, the 27th of October. You can see in front of us we have the live Forex Strength and Weakness tables. We have two types of tables in front of us. We have the Trend Traders table and the Day Traders table. These are the same studies, just on different time frames. So you can see here we've got some currencies that are highlighted in green. That means that there is a confluence between those two trading time frames, and you can see some aren't highlighted, and that basically showing us that those currencies don't have any confluences on the time frames. You can actually see that the yen is highlighted here twice, but it's not in a green color. The reason being is because it is on the W2 side of the trend traders, so the second weakest, and on the day traders it's actually the third strongest. So what that's telling us is that it's stronger on our lower time frames, which is not what we want to see when we're trying to look for the higher time frame picture. These tables auto update every 15 minutes 24/7, so wherever you are in the world you can come and access this data and get the latest updates. So what are the live Forex Strength and Weakness tables showing us this morning? Well, it's showing us that pound is S1, so the strongest currency on both tables. It's then followed by the euro and the New Zealand dollar on the trend traders. On the weakness side of things, we've got the dollar on both sides of the tables. We're then followed by the yen, the second weakest on the trend traders, and the Swiss, the third weakest on both. If we look at the day traders, we've got Aussie as the second strongest, followed by the yen. And then if we look at the weak side of the table, we can see that CAD is W2. Now, we're going to focus on the currencies that are highlighted. So we're actually going to check out pound Swiss this morning. We did talk about pound dollar in yesterday's video. So if you are interested in pound dollar, then after this one, please check that video out. So let's dive straight in. We've got pound Swiss open in front of us. What is happening with pound Swiss? Well, we can see that price is in an upward trend. If I actually go to the monthly time frame, we can see that price bottomed out at the 10 spot 200 area, and we've bounced ever since. Now, if we're looking at it from a trend perspective, you know, typically what we would look for is for price to come back into a previous area of resistance. So you can see up here we have all these lows going through there, but more importantly we have this kind of area through here as well as up here. So the one area that I want to focus on, if price is going to start pulling back, is seeing where that price found support in the past. So if we actually just grab that crosshair again, up here towards the 1.21 handle is where I think price could be heading towards here for pound Swiss from a monthly point of view. If we dive down into the weekly, there's going to be some barriers ahead of that. You can see we've got the 121 here. If I just fan that out to, or ray that out to the right hand side, you can see that coincides with nicely with this trend line resistance that's been drawn in as well. We do have a little bit of resistance here though. This is a little bit of a range bound market area where price stalled for a few days before continuing to push to the downside. So if I go to the daily time frame, you can see that in a little bit more detail, and that's between the 1.1550 handle and the 1.17 handle. So that little area there is going to be quite crucial to price. So I'm actually going to move this one out because that's where our short-term targets could be on this impulsive phase. So when price is making these higher highs and higher lows now, in this impulsive phase we should see an upward trend forming on our lower time frame. So if I go down to the 4-hour time frame, that's exactly what we can see. In that impulsive phase there, price is making higher highs and higher lows. So that's what we're looking to get on the back of in order to reach our next area of resistance. So if I just zoom right in, what we could be looking at is the fact that price is coming back into this structure area here. So if price does find support in and around this point, maybe if price forms a sort of hammer candle where we get a nice wick to the downside and then pushes back up like this, that could be a good opportunity to see buyers stepping back into the market. Alternatively, what you could look for in the very, very short term is maybe a break out of this trend line resistance. So if we were to trade above this trend line here, give a close above, that could be a breakout opportunity towards that one spot 1550 handle for pound Swiss. But looking good here, we've got this nice little upward trend forming. Alternatively, you could look for a retest of the 1 spot 14 handle as well. If price did come back into there, that could also act as support, because we've got trend line support as well as previous structure lows. So if I was to move that down there like this, for instance, you can see that's a bit of a demand zone where price pushed up quite aggressively. So if buyers were still around here, that'd be a nice area to look for your retest entry on the upward trend. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, leave this video a thumbs up. And if you're watching this at a later date, then please head over to charlesclifton.co.uk. Here you can try a trial period for £1. If you are interested in adding strength and weakness into your Forex trading, it'll help you identify key markets to watch. Instead of watching every single market, you can focus your attention on where the market is moving. So thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next one.